Hey, what's up everybody? It's Retro Geek here bringing you another video, this time with an actual video. The last camera that I tried was failing to pull up any video. I kept getting little white lines and dots for some reason. So I've got this new one here, and hopefully we'll be good to go from now on to do videos. Unless of course I feel like just doing the presentation style with some pictures and just to show you a real quick video. But that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to try and just keep it short and sweet. Because there's a lot of places that are already talking about this, outlets that have already pointed it out. And I think that it's interesting that we have Splatoon 3 finally announced as to when it's coming out. And it's interesting to me because it seems like we've done a swap when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Splatoon, because Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I believe, was initially announced for September. I could be wrong about that. And we speculated, or at least thought, that Splatoon was going to come out in summer, like around July, and it seems like they've now swapped. So yes, we're getting Splatoon 3 in summer, and I want to go ahead and transition over to the video that's from Nintendo's official site, the official YouTube channel, to watch the Splatoon 3 Turf War trailer that announced the date, and to sort of just give my impressions along the way about some cool stuff that's going on, and yeah, then we can talk about it afterwards. Alright, so here we go. We got it up. Let's run it. So, yeah, it's just going to be a pretty generic turf war thing, but just right off the bat, I love what they're doing differently here with the little cubes up in the sky. So it's coming out of the ground, and the fact that you can aim where you want to go first thing, that's just awesome to me. I know they can't really do much without the gamepad from the Wii U, but I really hope that they try to do more with the gyroscopic stuff like that, with the whole aiming and just being able to choose where you go off the bat. I think it's just really good instead of just kind of there and just run forward, you know. I think that's just a cool little thing. But that's something I love about Nintendo, as you're going to see in this video here. They seem like they do a lot of stuff to innovate with Splatoon. You know, they come out with grenades, or they come out with like a cannon, or I think the first game may have had like a zapper, like Super Nintendo, no, not Super Nintendo, an NES like zapper gun. So yeah, just cool stuff like that they're always doing to innovate. Because, you know, they could have just simply released Splatoon 3 and basically kept the exact same online as Splatoon 2, and here's a vacuum ability, which maybe I haven't seen in Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 1. So that's new to me. That's new to me. Feel free to, of course, leave a comment if that is something that's been around. There's a bow. I like how they're doing a bow now. They got a bow. There's just some new stuff here that I don't seem to recall, like this tether ability. Woo! I'm really looking forward to that. I think my kids are going to get a kick out of it also, because I can just see us zipping around everywhere to try to avoid getting shot at and all that. That's really cool. I like this robot spider thing that they've added on. And again, that's what I'm talking about. They could have just released Splatoon 2 again, with like a lot of the same weapons, maybe throw out some new maps, some new modes, as far as like how we got with Splatoon 2 with the Salmon Run. They could have thrown out some new modes, where it's like maybe King of a Hill, or they even could have brought in a Battle Royale mode, you know, and who knows, that might still happen if Nintendo wants to get on that bandwagon. But they could have just done stuff like that and then brought us the improved online. I don't even know if this game is going to be using the new online. Here's a paint bucket, which I think was in Splatoon 2. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it wasn't. But they could have easily have just, you know, given us the improved online servers for this game and a lot of the same maps and some different modes and call it a day. But I like the fact that they're still trying to innovate and bring out some new stuff. You know, they're trying. You know, that whole zipping around thing is just really awesome to me. That's going to be really useful to get up to places instead of having to like run or constantly be hiding in ink. Because I mean, I know at least for me, I've been caught in the enemy ink a lot of times, and it's just kind of been like, wow. I noticed there's a camera thing up in the corner. I wonder if that means you can control the camera with like, I don't know if you'd be able to control the camera with gyroscope. That would be kind of weird. I imagine it's going to use normal controls. This is what I like here. I like how they give you, you know, medals for being like the overall splatter, or, you know, the least targeted, or they give you these different titles and the points and stuff. I like that. And of course, as you can see, it's available 9/9/22. So we'll go ahead and exit out here, and we'll just we'll talk about this a little bit. So yeah, right off the bat, just some interesting stuff. I mean, it's Splatoon, man. It's Splatoon. I don't know what you're thinking you're gonna get. Um, you know, obviously new guns are gonna be coming. There's gonna be DLC down the road. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're going to continue the trend and give us free DLC, or if they're gonna try to do some big DLC that's $25, but included in the expansion pack. We'll have to see. But this game is coming out in September. I know that my kids are gonna want to play it really bad because they love Splatoon, especially my oldest child. He loves Splatoon, and I can just see us having a lot of fun with it. And again, I just like the fact that they're innovating, because again, they could have just done like some games doing this, but like, yeah, here's the same maps, here's the same game modes, here's the same whatever, and we're not really going to do anything different with it. But the fact is that they're at least trying. They're coming out with, as you can see, like the spider ball ability and the whole being able to lash onto stuff. That's cool. What other guns are we going to get down the road? What other maps are we going to get? What other modes we're going to get? This is going to be pretty interesting to see. So what do you guys think down in the comments below? Any maps you want to see? Any guns that you want to see come back? Maybe a Battle Royale mode, King of the Hill mode. Like, how competitive does this need to be? Or how not competitive does this need to be? Yeah, just sort of leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope that you guys like this video, and I'm sorry. I feel like I'm a day late and a dollar short, because there's already some places that have been talking about this, but it's fine. I just enjoy doing these videos, and I might consider maybe going down to a weekly video just to give you more time to write out stuff and be more prepared instead of just winging it like I am now and just sort of talking off the top of my head and doing stuff. But hopefully you guys like the video. You can always give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you want. I try to do content like this at least once a week or every other day, depending upon how I feel. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that, but yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around and come along with the journey with me, and hopefully you like the video. If not, I'm okay with going back to a non-video format and just doing a presentation with some slides or video or whatever. So again, any feedback that I get, I always try to go and put it right back into the channel. So feel free to always let me know how you guys are feeling. Otherwise, it's been fun sharing this with you. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.